I'm Jazzy, aka Jazzy on the mic.
Jazzy on the mic.
Jazzy on the mic.
And we're at my event, Wellness Night.
I'm not doing great, but check back in tomorrow. I'm not up to date, but maybe by tomorrow.
First of all, I've dealt with mental illness in my family and with myself, as well as the older I got, I started noticing that in our community, we are left out as Black and brown people. We aren't given the same resources as other people when it comes to our mental health. I think I just wanted to do something about it because it made me upset within myself, but then as well as seeing people around me going through similar or worse things, it just broke my heart. And so I was like, I need to do something about it. Wellness Night is basically an event that brings together creatives to give themselves a time to express themselves and their emotions and give themselves places to learn more about mental health. Singing is when I first felt connected to my emotions. Honestly, I feel like when you're singing, especially when you're belting or when you're doing a riff, you're putting all of yourself out there and you don't have time to think about what's going on with your life or what's going on with your emotions when you're putting everything out in a song. For a really long time, I tried to hide how I was feeling because I was embarrassed. And then one day I kind of just said, fuck it. Nobody's going to care about you like yourself. Boosting myself up makes such a difference. Like, even if you're having an accomplishment, like boosting yourself up instead of like instantly calling someone and being like, I did this cool thing. I'm to myself like, that was dope as fuck.
My name is Vanessa Nicole. I'm the owner creator in all things at Life of Velvet, and I'll be facilitating our sound healing experience for today. Personally, the one way I have actually been showing myself wellness in this current season of my life is by having a morning routine that I show up for every single day without question, making at least 10 to 20 minutes for myself to meditate, sit in the sun, be with the birds. As a sound healing practitioner, well, music is a part of what I do because music in essence is a vibration, and that's essentially what I'm here to create. And so vibration is something that helps to heal our bodies and helps to kind of connect with ourselves, and that's essentially what healing is. Practicing wellness consciously makes sure that it's personal, something that's going to connect with you, and something that you're going to be able to do long term. There's no expectation to be, do, or perform in a specific way when you're trying to show up for yourself. So whatever you think you should be doing, do it.
Hi, my name is Vel, full artist name Vel Gang, VE to the double LG and G. I show myself wellness actually by spending time with my family, really being there for my family, being that supportive system for my family, and also giving back to myself. Every time I feel some type of way, whether it's a good feeling, a sad feeling, I love to put in my music because I think that if I'm feeling it, there's probably many other people that's feeling it too. Especially for Black men, it's something that we don't do often. A lot of Black men are told that, just brush past it. Just pray every day. And although praying is very important, you still got to find ways to give back to yourself. You are your own temple. So if you're not strengthening your own self and your own bones, who else is? You got to pour into yourself.
What's good? My name is AJ Kelly. I'm a singer and songwriter and producer here in Sacramento. I make sure that I do a lot of self-care and take a lot of breaks. I'm a student, so I don't really get a lot of time or leisure time, but when I do, I make sure to utilize that and do things that genuinely make me happy and feel relaxed. I mean, music has always been a great part of me, and one thing about music, it's always been a foundation and it's always grounded me. I work on music every single day. I always make sure I have time for music, even though I'm a student. When you forget about your wellness, you forget about your soul, you forget about your heart, and you forget about your mind. And when you forget about all three of those things together, that's when you start to find yourself, with a lot of inner turmoil. You just really got to get up every single day, choose yourself, because the only time that you fail is when you give up on yourself.
I'm an artist. I go by Ty Vinci. I'm from Stockton, California, but I moved here in Sacramento. Showing wellness on a day-to-day basis, it looks like really reflecting every day and, just knowing that you need to get better at getting better, I strongly believe in the way you think is the way you live. And, our minds and our soul is very powerful. So, if we're, living in doubt, you're around that. If you take the time out to really dabble into what your mind is thinking and how you go about the way you live, and you see like the bad and the good, and you just list it down, you see more bad than the good, then you got to work on that.
I love y'all. Thank you for the space, and God bless.
Yeah, I'm saying they call me Popcorn Lady.
because I make gourmet popcorn puffs, no seeds, no husk, no teeth, no problem. Let's Fight Suicide Together is my movement. We do that through culinary arts, music, poetry. Health is wealth. So if you focus on your inner health, you'll be more likely to be successful in your businesses, in your practices, in your careers and things like that. Parents tend to force things onto their children. I think wellness is also inspiring the youth to do what they were born to do. You know what I mean? And he wants to go to school for computer engineering. So I'm like, okay, that means we got to trap a lot of popcorn because that's going to cost a lot of money. You want to say something?
I'm popcorn.
Hi, my name is Zamori, and I'm a photographer, YouTuber, also a youth mentor as well, and a college student. Even though I can't sing, just me hearing my own voice soothes me, as well as being in community. So being around my friends, my family, even in the moments where I feel like I do need to be by myself, just being in their presence, I think brings me a lot of healing. Go to the people that be meditating, go to the people who do like sound bowls, who write, who do music, people who naturally already express themselves. I think just being in their presence will help you do it. I never did poetry before or wrote a poem, but me being in community with people who do write and who do music kind of inspired, well not kind of, but it did inspire me too. So that makes my heart feel better.
My name is Joseph. I came out here to support.
My name is Vinny. The whole idea of wellness and taking care of yourself is a great message. So just came to see who's going to come out here and perform, and we're excited to see.
I manage wellness through connection with my sister and my close friends.
Grounding yourself, finding ways to find happiness every day and take care of yourself every day. Could be anything. I go play basketball for some hours every day because I like getting outside.
You just have to take it one day at a time and appreciate what you have.
Hi, my name is Nubia. A lot's going on in the world. Life and God's been godding. But I'm telling you, whenever you don't have anyone to talk to, whether it's friends, family, or even a therapist, I just jot down how I feel. We're all going through it. Everybody's going through something. So as long as you make sure that you're good, you can always inspire the next person to be good. You are the author, the director, the illustrator of your own life. Life is too short to be worrying about what's going on in the future or what's in the past. But the moment now is what matters, and know that you matter.
My name is Maurice Montoya. I'm from South Sac. I'm from Sac. Coping and wellness are not always the same things. And in order for us to be healthy, we have to actually encourage ourselves to say, hey, this is what I know, but this is what I'm learning instead. Challenge yourself to really identify and reflect who you are. And that will help you be able to encapsulate, okay, this is who I am today. This is who I am in 2025. This is who I am last year. And this is where I want to go instead. If we're coming from a place of pain, of joy, of anything, we have to see how far we've come from that. And we have to identify why we are where we are.
God is when you remember who you are in a world that tries to make you forget that God is wherever we be and God is wherever we are. Welcome home.
Man, you can find me anywhere, man. You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, man. I'm everywhere, man. VE to the double LG&G. Gotta tap in with me.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram, AJ._Kelly with an EY at the end, because we don't fuck with R. Kelly. And I'm on all streaming platforms as well, AJ Kelly with an EY.
Popcorn Baby Popcorn. Tap in with us at Popcorn Baby Popcorn Puffs on Instagram. Also follow the fan page so you know exactly where we are, and tap into our music videos coming up soon with Popcorn Baby and Joe's Poppin' Pizzas.
My name is Vanessa Nicole. You can find my personal page at _LifeOfV_, and you can find my sound healing and meditation business page at _LifeOfVelvet_. So come through and start your wellness journey with me.
Zamorian on all platforms with 3 N's, photographed by Z. Zamorian Sherman is my government name, and it's on YouTube, so I'm not really tripping if you come find me. I got people behind me. Ooh, that rhymed. I rhyme a lot.
My Instagram is FAFM Nubia. So I used to be consistent with motivational videos, so to help inspire us to grow and evolve. So y'all check me out on there.
So I'm involved in a few different spaces. I would like to shout out Nopal Stockton. We promote youth wellness throughout Northern California, especially in Stockton. I also want to shout out here where we're at today, because this is a space that I didn't grow up having, right? So a lot of people in Sacramento have never seen a community center or seen one that feels like it's home, right? So I really want to shout out spaces just like this that we're in today, because a lot of us didn't always grow up with that until way later in life. And it's something that I'm happy to see available for the community.
First, shout out Buttadawgz. I just want to appreciate your presence and being here to help review what's going on and show everyone else what's going on with us. But really shout out to the community. Even when events aren't huge, I feel like anytime I do an event within the Sacramento community, people show out and show up for each other. And whether it's just me seeing other people network with each other, or seeing all the babies start to talk to each other and be friends, or seeing one of the community members helping out one of the kids in another room, that makes me feel good. And so shout out to us for taking our mental health and wellness into our own hands and sharing it with each other. That's the best thing we could be doing. You can find me on Jazzy On The Mic on all streaming platforms, on all social media platforms. It's JOTM. And then depending on the number you put after that, you can find a different page for me. JOTM 2.0 is my music page. JOTM 2.1 is where you'll find all of my community events. And JOTM 2.2 is where you can find my makeup page. Multifaceted.
Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe Buttadawgz on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.